Nick, all that is well and good, but you want a general manager, I assume, to go out and try to recruit the greatest player almost to ever play the game in LeBron James, and this is a very important offseason for the Sixers. Do you think this will impact the Sixers in free agency?
Hell yes. Of course it will. Now, I know there's a scenario where it impacts them positively. That by this time next week, they've hired David Griffin. He has the relationship with LeBron. He knows exactly what he's doing. Fine. But there's also a scenario where a team that took 9 days to figure out we can't keep Colangelo doesn't quickly hire the GM, or that David Griffin doesn't want that job, whatever it is. And then you're in a situation not so dissimilar to what the Cavs had last year, which is uncertainty at the top, inexperience at the top, and an issue with it's not just can we sign LeBron. You want to be real creative this summer, Philly? You want to try to sign Paul George and then execute a sign and trade for LeBron? Why don't you try to bring them both in? Why don't you try to see every available option? Because here's what I know. The Rockets are going after LeBron. They got the best GM in all of sports in Daryl Morey. The Celtics are potentially going after LeBron. They got a really good GM in your guy, Danny Ainge. The Lakers are going after LeBron. They got Magic Johnson, who even if you doubt some of his CBA acumen, you cannot doubt his recruiting ability, charisma, and the lure of that. It can't be a good thing that you lost your GM to a ridiculous scenario.
Ridiculous.
Days before the open of the most important free agency in your team's recent history.
Well, it won't be a good thing unless they're able to find someone competent in David Griffin and move on quick. Then it could be a good thing.
Yes.
It could be just like L.A. LeBron has a home there. There's things in Hollywood LeBron would like to accomplish. So there's a little glitz and glamour there in L.A., but that's also one of the same things that Philly could have with Griffin if they hire him immediately because he's familiar with LeBron and the people who run LeBron's world. So they would have a little edge on maybe some of the opposition. The thing that you mentioned is it's just not one player, and they might have to move one of their assets that they have. So it becomes very important by the end of next week, by the end of Friday, that they're able to get in place. Now, yesterday, when we went off the show, we didn't know. All the intel was telling us that, he wasn't going to be fired. I didn't believe that. And if I was a player, I believe they were going to be in a worse situation if they didn't get the intel to release him. So they've done that. I think that the coach and the organization and their facilities have a great deal of respect around the league. So I think that will get them beyond. Because if you're a free agent and we don't have the Twitter scandal, if we don't have the tweeting, we don't have that, you're not going to Philly because the general manager.
Of course.
You're going there because all the other things. So if they're able to get this done quickly, I don't believe it will help them move or hurt them moving forward.
But it's also how, while you're not picking somewhere because of a general manager can, in a free agency meeting, present to you the reasons you should go there. I know that in Miami, with Pat Riley, who, by the way, they will pursue LeBron this offseason, that when he goes to these free agency pitch meetings, he brings Andy something, I can't remember the guy's last name, I apologize, who explains all the tax ramifications. Here's the deal. No state tax in Miami, so even we can't offer you as much money.
Yeah, the whole presentation.
Think about the teams LeBron's thinking about. Reportedly, the whole list. San Antonio, they got Pop and R.C. Buford. Miami's got Pat Riley. I went over who the Lakers, the Rockets, the Celtics have. Toronto got brought up recently. Masai Ujiri is excellent. You could be walking into a gunfight with a knife if you don't have an actual stable GM.
And this could be the move or moves that solidify the process, which leads to a championship. We know they need a player or two. That general manager becomes very important, especially when you look at the big gun hunting with the general managers at those other places.
Cheesesteaks. The Sixers have cheesesteaks.
Yeah, that's a good point, Jenna. It's true. And
Pat's
the Liberty
or Geno's.
I don't do either of them. I do Smith's.
Oh, you're such a hipster.
Street.
Oh, they must have a tofu version.
Nope, but it's...
Oh, you disgust me.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.